going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Dauntless Outdoors. My name is Josh McCann, and we got Ben over here. Diving in like 100 feet. The graphs are off. Jug is about under the boat, but we're gonna see what happens. We're hoping to see some gags, something like that. We don't know. We've never dove this before, but looks pretty good, so catch you guys in the water.
What up, guys? It's Ben. I literally just hopped in the water, and this is the first thing I see is two kingfish. I've been in the water for maybe 30 seconds. They rolled right under me. I took a quick shot. I kicked real hard, got close, took the shot. It spooled a bunch of line, almost took all the line off of my reel. I was like, oh my gosh, this is not good, because I had a pretty small reel in the gun and no stretch, so also a gut shot, so you know, if he were to actually hit the end of that line and it kind of jumped, he would have probably ripped out. So I was freaking out. I played him as light as I could. You can see how far he took me from the boat there. I was originally right by the front of the boat, so I chased him. I was swimming as fast as I could to keep him from hitting the end of my spool. I slowly played him until I got him up towards me, and then when I got him up, I was trying to just get any sort of hold on him or stop him in any way, so I ended up stabbing him in the face. I stabbed him twice. You'll see here, I go to stab him and get a hold on him, and he just kind of kicks my knife back out of him. He takes off. I pull him right back up, and I kind of sink the knife in him, and he kind of gets his head turned up and kind of swims himself and me up to the surface. But I got my hand on him, and I was super excited. That's my biggest kingfish ever. I think it came out just under 25 pounds, 24.9 or something. So nice kingfish. Bled it, put it in the boat, and yeah, literally the first dive of the day. This is my first dive on the actual wreck, so like my second real dive of the day. And on the way to the bottom, nice big ray there with a juicy cobia following him. I couldn't believe it. I lined up the shot, stoned the cobia. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's 103 feet where I'm at right now. So I'm down at 103 feet. I just stoned a cobia. I didn't have much bottom time because I started kicking hard to catch up to the fish. So I could, you know, stay on top of them versus like side shoot him or something. So I shot him, stuck him in the sand, and then worked my way up. And you'll see here in a second, Josh was hanging out right next to me, making sure I was A-okay. Josh is a really good body diver. I'm not quite the best, but he is awesome. So he had my back, brought the fish up, second dive of the day, and a almost 25-pound king and a 20, I think, 21-ish pound cobia. So crazy first few minutes in the water. I was hoping it would be one of those crazy days. Sometimes you just get that feeling, and it turned out that it was just super exciting right off the bat there. So heck yeah, new number, great fish there, and yeah.
Alright, we just got out of the first spot. We're still anchored up, but I didn't shoot anything here, but Ben got himself a nice kingfish and a very nice cobia. You want to tell him how you did it? Shot this dude at 103 feet on the bottom, following a ray, and then shot big old kingfish here up in the water column when I first hopped in. Just kind of getting my bearings, chilling on the surface. I looked down, looked like a barracuda tail, but not quite. So I was like, wait a minute, I should check that out. It's right at the edge of fish, so I started kicking real hard to catch up to him. I realized I thought it was a wahoo for a second, then I realized what it was, a big kingfish. There was two of them, and I was like, oh my gosh. Kicked as hard as I could to catch up to him, extended my gun, popped him, took a bunch of line. Josh was trying to get all his stuff in and hop in and help. It is a big mess, but anyways, got them both in the boat, and that would be, I think, without a doubt, my biggest kingfish to date, and maybe my biggest cobia of the year, possibly. Colin shot a big one this year, but that's probably about right on 20-ish pounds, high teens, maybe 20. Kingfish probably 20 to 30 pounds up, so nice fish.
So we left the new wreck, and we checked out a new ledge number. This is, I think, roughly a 90-foot ledge. I wasn't getting much bottom time here, and I saw this nice grouper. I went to close the gap on him. I think I ended up shooting just to the left of this fish. It's kind of a far shot. Right now he's probably 10 or 15 feet away. I kind of got close there, and he kicked off. I took like a 10, 15-foot shot, and I think it glanced right off his left side. So first decent-looking fish I saw here. pulled my shaft out, went back up to the surface, kind of regrouped, and then got ready to do another dive. There was a little bit undercut, as you can kind of see. Kind of a cool looking ledge. It wasn't super fishy, but there was some snapper, some mangroves, some American reds, scamp, porgies, a couple smaller gags, that decent sized gag. And then, yeah, I did this dive here. I started getting close to the bottom. I think this was the last dive I was actually going to do here. So I was just looking for something to shoot. And in the back of my mind, I was kind of hoping it would maybe bump into a hogfish or something cool like that here, because it is deep ledge. So I was kind of hoping to find a big hogfish. I didn't find a big hogfish, but right under me, there was a nice, I think like a 15-inch hogfish or something like that came right under me. Yeah, just smoked him, pinned him to the bottom, pulled my shaft out, looked around, wasn't much else going on, so brought that fish up, chucked him in the boat, and yeah, those are my 3 fish of the day. Just got back. We weighed Ben's kingfish, 24 something, and the cobia is 21.8, I want to say, and a nice little hogfish.
Almost 25, almost 22.
Nice. Well, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.